Hi, this is Papple, and you're watching PapplePlays. I'm recording the gameplay that I left off last time of SnowBros from Sega Genesis, and I thought that I'd do a voiceover. Not necessarily a voiceover, but I'd be recording my voice along with the gameplay, with the actual gameplay. So I'm playing the game while I'm recording everything. So everything's happening once. So I'm just gonna go navigate my retro arc, and we're gonna go to the history and go to SnowBros and then run it. And hopefully the game won't crash because I'm using two softwares at once, and my laptop is not that good of a laptop at handling heavier softwares like this. And the last time we left off, what did we do? We rescued the princesses, and that evil witch monster kind of thing. He took away the princess, and now we're going to rescue them. And how are we supposed to do that? By using our princesses that we've been given, that we just rescued. And the actual story of SnowBros that first came out on I don't know which system. I believe it was the Nintendo, or was it Nintendo, or I don't know. So the original story, to say, didn't involve the princesses getting rescued and then coming up as playable characters. But in the Sega Genesis version, this was the one difference, that you could play as the princesses on the next higher levels after the main leads of the game get kidnapped by the evil witch monster thing. I still don't know what his name is, and I was just about to die right there because the game glitched a little bit. As I was saying, that I did not know that if the game would work well while I'm recording it with the retro arc on and the OBS system on in the background. I'm using OBS to record the gameplay, but it's gonna be just a short gameplay for this one, so I think that the laptop should be able to handle that much burden. It shouldn't be a worry. So it's been a long time, and I believe it's been more than 2 weeks that I last posted anything on the YouTube, and I believe that the reason behind my absence on the YouTube, oh my gosh, I did not expect that. I was actually pushing down the snow bullet button and I still got killed. So I was saying that the reason behind my absence on the YouTube, and the reason behind why I'm not putting up so much stuff on YouTube, is because that I said that before, I have an academic career to look upon, and I got busy in that, and quite a tough one I've got. So I got busy in that, and I was working on my project. I was actually working on my dissertation for my doctoral degree. Not per se, as it's not, you can say it's not in its, the work is not in its finality, but still, to look up stuff that you're about to do, or to look up a synopsis for your work, is quite a hard thing, and it's quite a tiresome thing. It requires a lot of attention to details and answers to everything, every question that raises in your mind about the topic. So I was busy doing that, and I haven't still gotten answers of all the questions that I think might be asked if I present my topic in front of a committee. So, still, even writing a single word or deleting a single word is a progress, and I believe that whatever I'm doing is pushing me towards those heights of progress and success. I just pray and I hope that I get somewhere with this, and I hate when the AI does that, and I'm gonna die, and I did die right there, and I'm just gonna fall again. I'm just gonna fall down again and just kill myself, or kill the enemy. Is much better than killing my own self. And when you don't have a power up and you just jump on it at the last of the stage just ends right there without giving you the and glitchy graphics. so it sometimes confuses. I used to get confused a lot by this when I first started playing out this game, that even what if I didn't get the power up or stuff like that, but it always happens like that. So you do get the power up, but you don't get any special animation for that, so it's just a plain old end screen for you on that particular floor. And I hate these parrot things, or sparrows, or whatever you want to call them. They just attack you out of nowhere. And this is the boss for this stage, and I absolutely hate getting this power up for this particular stage, because it's really difficult for me to calibrate my player right at the edge of the screen, because the enemy children, what should I say, the enemy kids are gonna just fly over on me, and they actually land right where the player is standing, and that makes things really difficult. And I'll try not to take all those goodies, because I don't want to die just right now. I think that wherever I'm standing, it's really a nice position for me to attack and still stay out of the way of harm, but I still think that I'm standing too close to the edge. I can't help it. I'm like the power up, the speed power up, actually it shifts the player to some extent. Like, it shifts the frames in such a way that you can't calibrate wherever you're about to stop. Without the power up, actually you can stand, or the frames are really flexible in deciding wherever your player is gonna stand. And I really like this one thing about the power-ups, or this one thing about not having the power up. And I was about to die right there, because that robot would have run over me, and that's why my voice actually glitched up a little bit there. So I was, apart from all the academic burden that I've been holding, and all the academic stuff that I've been doing, I found a new hobby to go on to, and that was diamond painting. But because I don't have a job, and I don't earn anything, or I don't, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die so bad. So I don't have a job, and I don't support myself. My parents and my eldest brother do. So it's really hard for me to get a lot of money, because the pocket money that I get, what with the inflation and everything, it's quite enough. I suffice with it. It's more than enough, I can say. Alhamdulillah. But what the hell did I do? I was just about to die right there. I mixed up the bullet button with the jump button. So I was talking about the pocket money that I get suffices, and it's really more than enough for me to do whatever I want to do. But some of the things that you discover are really, or some of the hobbies that you discover might come a little bit too much expensive for people like me, or middle class people like me, if you want to say. So this diamond painting thing is a hobby that costs a lot, because it's new in Pakistan. Oh my gosh, my keys glitched. So the diamond painting thing is like new. Oh my god, my goodness. So this is the first game over, and I lost track of how many lives I lost. And I had 3 credits, now I have 2, but I believe we're gonna make up. We'll be able to defeat all the enemies, or we'll be able to go to the end game with this. Anyway, so the hobby for diamond painting, it costs a lot, because it's a kind of new thing in Pakistan. It's introduced newly in Pakistan, and people are like really into it. And the conventional painting systems are no matter, they're really famous and require an equal amount of hard work. But the diamond painting thing, it actually looks pretty well, and for a person like me who likes to have glitters and stuff, I feel like diamond painting is something that attracts the eye a lot faster than a regular painting would. So I explored my options according to my financial situation, that if I'm able to afford the diamond painting setup, because it has a lot of equipment in it. You get to have this bead picker, or what do they call it, drills, the little beads that you put on the painting. They call it drills. So they come up with a lot of colors of drills depending upon whatever the painting stencil is. And then they've got this drill picker, drills, a tray where you put the drills, the stencil itself, which is like an adhesive kind of stencil. It's like a sheet with how do I put it? It's like a sheet, and it's sticky, and you just cut out the area where you want to put the drills at once, because the painting is really large. So you don't you don't complete it all at once. You cut out little pieces, and then you put the drills on it according to the stencil provided in the package. And then it comes with different types of pickers and a lot of other stuff, a wax as well, with which the drills attach on the. Oh my gosh, I knew this would happen because I forgot the route of the AI where the monster goes next. By the way, this is the last stage of the game, and this is not the monster witch thing that we see in the cutscenes. This is actually something, or what should I say? Is it a minion, or is it a robot in which the actual monster witch thing is sitting and operating it from the outside? I don't know how should I put it, but it is something, and it is where the game ends. So let's just say that it is something that's making our lives miserable here. So that thing, the diamond painting thing, costs a lot, and there we go. Stage ended, game ended. It's time for cutscenes. We rescue the princesses again, although we were playing as princesses, but because princesses, what can you say about that? In the original version, in the Nintendo version, as long as I remember, does that even make sense? In the Nintendo version of SnowBros, when you rescue the princess, they turn back into humans, because to start the game, the evil witch kind of thing, he actually curses the princess to become snowmen. And at the end of the game, the princess turned back to human, and they live happily ever after in their snow kingdom, or whatever you want to call it. I forget what the kingdom was called. So I looked up diamond painting, and I decided I'd do it myself. So I bought some alternatives to diamond painting. I found a website where I could upload a picture of my own liking and put it up, and have it laid out in the form of stencil that actually diamond painters use. And I could put the drills, or I could put all those little beads on it myself. I could buy the beads myself and everything. So it's a really good website, and yeah, I did that, and I'm making a gift for my friend. And that's that for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining in with the gameplay. I will be starting a new game soon. I can't tell which game I'll be playing next, but I believe it's gonna be a good one. So until I see you guys again, it's PapplePlays. Thank you for watching.